Okay, good evening, and welcome along to tonight's flight. As you can see, we're at Trondheim, and we're scheduled to fly down to St. Petersburg this evening on this fly-by-wire A320. We're on the S7. Oh, I've got feedback coming back through here. What's that? Is that? Oh, it's that. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. Right, still getting myself sorted out here. Yeah, so we're on this S7 flight, which is a Russian airline. It's going to be taking us down to St. Petersburg this evening. We're scheduled to leave at around about 8:30. So that gives us 45 minutes to get ready. This is... Now, who's this? Is this... I think... Oh, God, I forgot who done this scenery now. But it was bought through the Microsoft sort of marketplace, it was, and it's really good. It's really detailed. As you can see, there's people walking around in the terminals up there, chilling out, looking, waiting for their flights. Pretty well detailed. Be interesting to see if this jetway actually works. I tried one from... was it this side? No, it was further down, right down the opposite end, and it didn't seem to work. But anyway, we'll give that a go. We'll see how that sorts us out. Meanwhile, let's get self-loading cargo sorted out. So let's import that from Simbrief into there. ENVA to ULLI. 180 passengers this evening. Right, what we're going to use the... Oh, the cabin layouts had disappeared. Ah, that's why I've got it Airbus 330. I was having a little mess around with that earlier. It's the one from flightsim.to, but it doesn't really work that well. Okay, right, so I'm going to use the Lufthansa layout for this one. Sound pack, we'll use the default. We're going to show a movie, or why we'll put Wi-Fi. Import from Simbrief, we've done that. 2030 to 2230 Zulu time. Okay, so that should all work out, allegedly. Okay, into the cockpit. Let's get over. Cold and dark at the moment, so we better start getting things started up. What I'll do in that case is get the power truck all hooked up. We'll get the catering ready, baggage. Right, this is what I'm interested in. Is the jetway going to work? So let's have a look. Jetway. Yeah, I thought so. Try again. Right, was that red light on before? Yeah, it was. So it doesn't look like the jetways work in this pay-for scenery. Bit disappointing, to say the least. Let's see if it works from the fly pad. Let me get that started up. Right, so I'll get ground power on, get the batteries on. We're going to have the DIAs switched on, all ready to line up. Let's stick some lights on, shall we? The dome light on. Integral lighting. No smoking signs. Leave the seatbelt signs off until we're fully fueled up. Emergency exit signs illuminated. Nav and logo on. And crew supply ready. Right, so before we go any further on that, let's just check on this fly pad. See if that jetway works or not. No, doesn't seem to. Oh well, okay. We'll get the doors open anyway, I think. Yeah. Quick out, check out. No, it's not. Forward door. Hi, thank you. Will the jetway go to it now? No. Oh, this is going to be interesting if the stairs come over. I've just called the stairs. I don't know what they're going to do with that. That's interesting. Now they're loading the cargo from the back, and the catering trucks come to the front. Normally it goes to the rear, doesn't it? Are they having problems opening that door because of that? So he's going to go away if I do that, so let's bring him back again. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I was just seeing what is possible, what's not possible. That's a bit of a gap there. Let's see if we can pull some stairs in. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, it's going to have to be virtual stairs for now. Okay. Back in the cockpit. Let's let them know we're ready for boarding.
Hi, come crew. We're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
It's 180 on this flight, I do believe.
No problem.
Oh no, it's a bit less than that. Right, let's get the displays sorted here. That one and that one. Ecam upper display, lower display. Some floodlighting on the front panels. Integral lighting turned up. A little bit of lighting in the back. Ground spoilers on. I'm not doing this in any particular order. We're doing another test. I did turn on, is it DLSS in the Nvidia settings? That'd be interesting to see how that pans out. It is slightly smoother in actual fact. Yeah, which is quite surprising. Right, so that's lighting done. Excuse me, bit of a blocked throat today. Lighting done. Let's make sure the throttle's at 0. And let's get Simbrief loaded up into the fly pad. Okay, there we go. Trondheim ENVA down to ULLI, St. Petersburg. It's warmer here today, 2 degrees. Still a bit of snow on the ground, a little bit of rain now and again. And in ULLI, St. Petersburg, it's -5, so I've got a feeling it could be a bit snow covered there as well. Okay, right, so let's get the QNH sorted out. So that should be 2991. Sip of the tea. We haven't got much of a rush anyway because yeah, we're not due to get out till past, but if anything, the only thing I'm really concerned about is the doors closing with this self-loading cargo. Right, so let's get our data into the unit screen. Flight time roughly about an hour and a half. I'd put that bulk time, yeah, bulk time's about 2 hours. Okay, back to the AOC menu. We want weights and balances. Passengers starting to board now, so let's send that here. Let's see what we got here. So payload. Okay, we go to the unit page and do the request there as well. Just check flight number S7 ENVA ULLI. Right, let's check our tropo. That is 34327. Right, let's update that. 34327. And what we got there? We got flight level 350 is neg 61. 10 degrees cooler than what it is displayed at the moment. So if we go 350 slash negative 61, ground temperature is 2 degrees. Hold on a minute. Is it 2? Yeah, 2 degrees. Let's clear that a minute. 002. That doesn't want to go in for some reason. 02. Will it take 02? Do I have to put the C in? Okay, well it doesn't want that, so we won't do that. Cost index 8. Why is that not clearing? There we go. Let's get on with the flight plan and we'll come back to the performance figures after we've got this done. Right, okay, so let's check. We're departing on runway 9. Departure 09. It's taken off to the east. Solka 1A is our departure. Solka 1A. We're going via anywhere. What's we got here? 1A, and that's OSS Östersund. Osmu 1A, is that it? Nope. Omni 2A. Solka 1A, there we go. That's it. Insert. Let's have a quick look at that, see if that makes any sense to the flight plan. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. Bit of the runway heading for a while. And then a turn to the southeast. Okay, right, let's plot on. So we are then to Solka. Let's get rid of that discontinuity there. Wash that out. Come on, clear. OSS Gajpa, Adaxa, Otvej, Yusopo, Wokvi, Osma Omza. Right, then we're making our approach into St. Petersburg. Let's get rid of that. ULLI, and let's have a look at our arrival. Now, so far the arrival is 28, right?
Hi there, we're ready to go up yet, so once everyone's on board, please feel free to close the doors and we can get going.
Zulu, so are we on Zulu? Yep.
Okay, great. Momentum.
Our arrival is Akuru 1V. And Arnat is our marker for that. Okay, so let's put that in. Insert. I'm just going to make sure it's put no more discontinuities in. Just quickly, as we zoom through. What was that one there? No, okay. Rad nav's in. Right, let's have one more check on the display just to make sure it makes sense and we got no funny business going on. Okay, to the southeast, then back to an easterly as we go across Norway and into Sweden. Back on a southeasterly again. Right, okay, let's have a quick look at this. Yep, that's looking like a sensible approach. No messiness like we've seen in the past. That seems quite tidy approach, actually. Let's zoom in a little bit more, just see. Oh, let's put the constraints on. Let's go back. So we got 3,500 there. 13,000 feet at LI 757. Okay, this is giving us a good approach in, good guidance in. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll go with that. Okay, back to ARC. It's used to automatically put this information in. Maybe first I've got to do the settings here. Transition 7,000. Need to get my charts up for that. So let's get some Navigraph charts sorted out. So flights, new flights from Simbrief. That's the one we want. So ULLI. Let's open our charts here. So let's get this out of the way a minute. Right, so ULLI 28 right Arco Co1A W1V. Right, so here we go. 7130 at LI 757. Yep, this is our approach here. Kind of our transition. Right, the 70 transition level. If pressure is less than 995, I think it's a little bit more than that. So it's 5,000 feet is our transition altitude. I'm going to pin that and overlay that on there. As we can see, that matches up nicely with our what have we got here? So we've got ILSZ ONET. Finishes our approach for that there. Okay, whilst we're there, whilst we're here, let's kind of look at our departure, which is let's open charts list. Right, okay, so trying to think what I'll... Oh, let's go back and have a look. Solka 1A. Solka 1A. Let's overlay that. And... yeah, okay. Well, here we go. Here's the trouble with the doors again. Right, well, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Forward doors closed. going to have a look outside what's going on there. So that door's closed, that's closed. Just got to get rid of these baggage guys, whatever they're doing. It's always the doors. Excuse me. Right, okay. Right, what did we do last time to cure this? We opened that, then we opened that, then we done the reverse, we closed that, and then we closed that. And that last time sorted the door system out. See, I'm having fun with it there. Right, that's definitely closed. Right, there was an instant load thing here, and I'm forgetting how you get to it. Get it from there? Nope. Did I open that one first? Do a bit of that, do a bit of that. It's always the doors, isn't it? Yep. Let's close that. Let's try it again. Self-loading cargo, please hurry up with this update you've been promising for God knows how long now. It really is frustrating. When you're faffing around with doors, it seems there is no actual combination how you can frig this. It's just got a mind of its own. I mean, yesterday, what did we do? Was it yesterday or the day before? Opened that door again, opened the rear door, closed that one, closed the rear door, and that seemed to have frigged it, but I don't think we're going to get away with it here. It's the old jetway button. Aft, forward. It's definitely got all doors closed here, so yeah, I think it's time we moved over. Was it PAX, the other sort of passenger services thing? Is it PAC? No, PAXC I think it's called, or PACX, one of the two. As much as I like self-loading cargo, it's just, as you know, there's been no sign for at least, what, God, 8 months, 9 months of this awaited for update that's meant to cure this, but there's just no message that I think the last update via the update, when I say the update about the update, a video put out as to what's coming in the update was October last year. And still nothing. I think he's a one-man band that's doing it, but yeah, there's people sort of asking lots of questions about it now and their subscription to it. But anyway, that's neither here or there. That's not helping with our current situation. This is why I started it early. We've still got 20 minutes to get off the stand yet, so and I knew most of it would be taken up with this bloody self-loading cargo. whilst that's doing that there, let's just get more fuel in because I'll forget this. And the last thing we want is to forget one of the most important things, which is how much fuel we're going to be taking. Right, so we've got to take a bit out. We've got in there so far. We want 7.385 tons. Okay. Well, I don't need a decimal point in there. What am I talking about? 7385. Start that off. Start. That's it. Or is it taking some out? I suppose that's what it's doing because we had... Yeah. And now it's adding. Right, okay. Right, doors. That's it. I'm losing my patience with you. Right, what's happened here? Nope. I thought that would do it. I'm hitting the button here constantly on self-loading cargo UI. No. Just because I know there's an instant load thing, but the thing is, if you look at self-loading cargo, that button's flashing so rapidly, it's just not taking any commands because of that door. Man, oh man, that is not going to work. Okay, right, so we'll have to try and come up with a magic cure that we had last time. I'm going to get everything back. What we're going to do this time, before the other vehicles bugger off, we'll close the passenger door first this time, see if that's it. I'm trying any combination at the moment because like I say, you think you've got the combination to frigate, and just as you go to use it again, it's never the same. It's never the same. And you can see the door, look, sort of it's not happy. Right, so whilst the rest of the stuff's loading up there, has that all gone green yet? No, not yet. We'll wait for that to go green. Well, I don't think it is. Okay, take that away, take that away. Oh, and that way. Is that it? Come on. No, keep hitting the button's not going to do nothing, but oh. Wow, this is frustrating. Right, so let's try the stairs. Take that off. Forward close. Ah, right. We had the greens then. Oh, please let this be it. I'll be happy if that's it. Take that away. Close the rear door. No, they're still faffing around. Right, stairs. Jetway. Oh, that's just mad. Right, so now if I do that from pushback, let's see, right, aft and forward. The other guys buggered off? Yeah, they... Ah, wait a minute. That's not going to help, so let's close the cargo door. Close, please. Maybe that's why, because this isn't closing. I think that's all it is. Right, let's get rid of the power truck as well. I think it's a combination of things, of how it gets configured when you're loading up. Right, let's try the cargo door again. Right, so all that's going to do is bring them. Why is the back door now flipping about? Oh, God almighty. Ah, right, that's closing. Okay. Baggage man, go away. Right, okay. We're sort of getting somewhere. Aft door, shut that. Forward door closed. Come on, baggage door. Close, please, hurry. It's open again. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, this is a headache. Well, we've been 10 minutes now trying to close these doors. Someone behaving? No, that one's behaving. This one's having a hissy again. Cargo door close. Right, so that should be shut now because it's blue. Let's have a look. No, it looks to me like all the doors have somehow got messed up. Aft doors playing silly buggers again. Right, that's closing. Oh, what is going on with these doors and self-loading cargo? Craziness. And it's weird because the baggage handlers have gone to this door here, which they don't normally go to. They normally go to this one here at the front. I don't think there's even a control for that door, so there's something weird going on. This aft door is still messing us around. Let's see what's going on here. Shut that one. That's still going berserk. Okay, right. So that rear one seems okay now. The front one's alright. And now the cargo door's opened again. Oh man, you couldn't make this up. You couldn't even script this if you wanted to. Well, I've got absolutely no clue as to what is going on with this bloody aircraft tonight. Strange. And that door's going berserk again, the aft one. Man, man, man. Right, so we've got this cargo door closing. Don't know how long for. Is the front door okay? Right, front door's okay. That's closed. Right, let's do the aft door. Why does this cargo door keep opening? Everything's blue there. Everything should be closed if everything's blue. Right, is it because these are out of sync? I don't know. Let's see what's happening with the rear door. Let's close the cargo door. And then the back door, look, starts flickering when you... Man, there's something really seriously wrong with this now. The aft door is controlling... Yeah, the doors have got mixed up here. So the aft door's doing the cargo door, and the cargo door's doing the aft door. Man, oh man, this is messed up. Right, so... Okay, if I don't touch them now, it's just the... Is it just the forward one that's... So that aft door is the cargo door. Right, is that it? Is that it? I think that might be it. That could be it. No. No. What one is it now? Let's get rid of the baggage. Right, that rear door's closed properly. Front one is okay, that's not flipping out. I reckon it's this now, this baggage that's confusing it. Oh god. Self-loading cargo, get that update out. Please. Well, the baggage truck doesn't want to move, so I'm wondering if that's gone out of sync. Oh, this is so frustrating. It's moving. He just doesn't want to move. Right, okay, in that case then, so is it... Oh, he's coming back. Right, go. Right, maybe I should do this via the fly pad this time, because it's just got totally confused. Ah, right, so he's buggering off. Well, that didn't work. I get it. Everything else is blue. Is that out of sync? No. Okay, let's get rid of him again. That's the only thing that's in sync is the power truck. See this baggage escalator's stuck there. It won't move, and I think that's what's causing the problem, the confusion with the doors. Trying to forward again. And this time, what was I going to do? Right. No, that's not going to work. Oh, man. I don't know what to suggest now. That's just try and go through all these one more time. I know it's a pain. Right, they've gone green. Okay, they went blue again. Baggage away, afterthought away, catering away. No. Okay, well, I don't think there's any choice other than to get the pushback truck here and just see what happens when we pull away from the gate. It might sort itself out. I doubt it, but yeah, well, crack on, as they say. Right, okay, let's look at the blow-up pilot. Where is he? Right, comms are off at the moment. I'll keep him that way for a second. Tune to ground. No. Clearance. No, see, it's not going to let me call for taxiing. Okay, well, we're just going to get pushed out anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground.
I haven't got. See, this has took out all my time. I haven't got the APU started yet. Am I going to be late? We're sort of 29 minutes past 8 now. We're due to kick off in 1 minute. So, right, let's see when that APU kicks in. Wow. Now. What? Now, I done nothing to clear this apart from put the APU on. Was that the issue? I don't think that was the issue. Can't be. But it's all quietened down now, and we're disconnected. Excellent. Right. Okay. Departure delay. Oh dear. Here we go. We're in trouble now.
Just to let you know, we're expecting a short delay while we finalise some of the paperwork up here, but we should be departing in a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Get the external power. Don't tell me that hasn't kicked in. Oh, God almighty. What's wrong with the APU now? Oh, it's only just become available. Right, I was a bit too keen there. That's it. See, this is what happens, you see. You start rushing things now. Right. That one needs to be on. That's all good. It'll take a while for the just a minute or two to get the displays back up. That's better. Oh, they're up. Okay. Right, so we want APU bleed on and engine to start positions. We have speed brakes automatic. Right, are they armed the doors yet? No. No, I don't think that's going to happen anyway. So, right, okay. Parking brake is set. We're ready to push back. Now, is it going to let me get taxi permission? Back to clearance. Okay, well, we're just going to have to push back and take a chance. Our departure from Trondheim is runway 09. Okay, so we're taking off to the east. Right, let's get out of here. Reverse.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Oh, they're not happy because of the delay. We've gone down to something like 80 down to 43%, so we better make up some time when we're up in the air. Should be alright. No panic, Mr. Manwin.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute.
That's another thing I wish they'd get that. I don't know what happened to all the sound packs for self-loading cargo as well. They disappeared off the website, and it said something about that, oh, you have to go through the Discord server to get them, but not everyone uses Discord. I'm not a particular fan of Discord. I think it looks like something out of the 90s. Right, okay, let's hold there.
Make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your
Stop
children.
the pushback.
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and
Parking
evacuation,
brakes on.
leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seat.
Startup is
Emergency
complete.
lighting will
You may
lead you to your
disconnect.
closest exit and slide.
Roger.
We
Good
ask
engine
that you
start.
make sure that
Cleared
all
to
carry-on
disconnect.
luggage is
See
stowed
you
away
at the
safely
side.
during the
Have a
flight.
good flight.
Marvellous, thank you.
Holding position,
Please
waiting
take
for
a
the
moment to
visual.
review the
Thank
safety
you and
data card in
goodbye.
the seat pocket in front of you.
Okay,
Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the
flaps.
flight.
Yep, flaps 1. That's 1 plus F. Okay. I don't know put these in. Dear, what is it? What have we got? 1, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6. Okay. Okay, right. Let's dim the lights in here. It's a bit bright. Not Wembley Stadium at the moment. Taxi light on. Beacon running. And now the engine stabilised. Yep, that's available. So we can take the APU bleed off. APU off. And engine starter back to normal. Right, is this going to let me... here we go. Okay, so we're departing to the east. Oh, snow. I can see snow coming down. Good evening, Caro Espinosa. Yeah, I know. We have a little delay. Yeah. We've had a few of those, Caro. And just to top it, here we go. The snow's starting to come down. Right, so runway 9. Via... Oh, he hasn't. He just said get to runway 9. So I presume we make it up as we go along. It's over there somewhere. We can see those signs. Yeah, I'll just get that map up a minute. Let's get him doing the radios, get the co-pilot doing those. That's it. Let's get this silly map up, just to make sure I am facing the right way. Please, can we have the map? Thank you. Runway 9 is at this end. And it is. Right, okay, so... we're facing this way. We need to go up here, down here, and bosh. Okay. Simples. Follow the green lights. Okay. Right. Let's get on the way. You work for Iberia Airlines, Caro. Then they can't be worse than bloody Ryanair. Surely not. Or this carrier we're on tonight. I don't know what S7. I've never been on S7. I've seen them, but I've never been on them. Yeah, they all have their little quirks. These low-cost airlines. Iberia is not really a low-cost airline. Is that a national airline? Is it Iberia, or is it sort of private? Strobes on, nav lights are on, okay. Did I put the logo lights on? I think I did. Yeah, they're on. Well, I think they are. Yeah, they were. Okay. Right, so our transition here, we've got 5,000 feet. I think I'll have to check the constraints up here, so see if there's any constraints on the way out. I don't think there was, actually. I think it's quite a simple departure out of Trondheim. Whatever they've done with the latest update. Oh no, I've spoke too soon. I was going to say the tiller steering, if you're using your rudder controls, is back to normal, but it's not. It's very sensitive, very sensitive.
Irons Tower S7 A320 at runway 09er, ready for departure, east departure.
S7 A320 altimeter 29er decimal 85.086 at 8. Departure to the east approved.
Right, so we have
Cleared
got
for takeoff runway 09er.
4,600.
Cleared for takeoff runway 09er S7 A320.
Let's get the chronograph going to see how late we're going to be. Cabin check. Let's give them the bing bong. Bing bong's in the back.
Flight attendants, please.
Off to takeoff position. Runway lights on. Strobe on.
Captain crew seats for takeoff, please.
Auto brake set to maximum. We have ground spoilers on. Excuse me. See, this is it. This is what happens when you're rushing around, spending 15 minutes closing doors. You forget everything else that you've meant to have done. Let's get us back on the flight plan. Takeoff configuration. Check. Auto brake. Did I turn it off by touching it? Okay, that's the max. We'll just wait for confirmation from the girls and boys in the back that they're ready. I think they are. I think it did happen when I was waffling away. Alright, so lighting's already there. Okay, it's all good. Nothing on the approach. Marvellous. And clearance. Off we go. Yeah, you have to watch this steering now because they brought the tiller control in and I haven't set up another controller for that yet, but if you're currently using Airbus side stick, as you can see, look at this oversteer that you get on it now, and I'm not really cranking it. I assume I can adjust that if I go into the settings, but I'm being lazy tonight. So I'm blaming the ice on the runway for that. It wasn't me. Okay, let's get us up to 40% power. Okay, well there, engine stable, stick forward. I'm going straight for Toga to this evening. Didn't mess around too much with flex temperatures. Since that automatic flex calculator disappeared off the internet, I can't be asked to keep working it out. So, okay, we're at V1. Way past V1. We're up. And we're going up very quick. And gear up.
S7 A320 continue for east departure.
Irons Tower S7 A320 continue for east departure.
Okay, flaps up. No panic, just flaps. Right, we can get to level climb. Relax a little bit now. Pilot on.
Irons Tower S7832 frequency change. Irons approach S7832 is type Airbus A320N 3 miles east of Irons 2,600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
There's not that much to see when you take off to the east from this airport. The main Trondheim's sort of southwest from where we are at the moment, so we've missed the town or city of Trondheim. Right, let's check. Restraints here. What we got? Oh, so we've got no restraints after this. We're going straight up to 35,000 feet. Oh, let's get it on 1,000, shall we? Marvellous transition was... what's happened to the throttle? Did I move it? Yeah, transition's 5,000. I'm going to do that now. Set that to standard. All greens there. All greens there. Looking good. Let's get that back on to... what do we want? Fuel.
S7A3 to contact motor center on 118.55. Good day.
Marvellous, marvelly in the air, and we are probably 10 minutes late at the moment. So, oh, so Iberia Express is low cost, is it? And Iberia, like you said, is a national flag carrier. Not that bad, used to be better. I think you could say that about most airlines now, Caro, that some of them have slipped. I can say British Airways isn't as good as it used to be. I know that. Having said that, again, if you're taking transatlantic flights, they're not too bad. But
487, please expedite your climb to
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so you are free to move about the cabin.
right, if we do disappear, YouTube is saying, "What's this? YouTube's not receiving enough video. Why not?" I don't know if you're getting buffering your end or it's just something this end. It's,
contact Vans approach on 118.6. Good day.
okay, right, let's get the views back, shall we?
487 climb and maintain flight level 200.
Yeah.
118.6S7832.
And that's the good thing with night flights, is that we don't really get to see much apart from the strobes on the end of the wings. There's not much. Yeah, there's not much to see.
S7A3 to contact motor center on 118.55. Good day.
118.55 S7832. Photo Center S7 A320 14,300 feet.
Right, so if you want to know what part of the world we're on at the moment, here we go. We're just sort of, well, you could say northern Norway, northwestern. And we're going to be heading down towards this way to the southeast of Norway, or Trondheim, to St. Petersburg, just the other side of the Baltic. Weather though at the moment is cold. It's -7, so no doubt there's going to be a bit of snow around there, a bit of snow and ice.
Aegean 487, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
I can see the Azure servers dropped out. Wind cloud.
Contact Malmo Center on 118.0.
No.
Good day. Aegean 487, climb and maintain flight level 320.
118.0 S7 A320. Malmo Center S7 A320 flight level 185.
S7 A320 Malmo Center altimeter 29.85.
Right, so there's our flight path for this evening's flight. Let's get this junk turned off here and there. Give you a better view of our route this evening. So, over the eastern border of Norway into Sweden, then we head out over the Baltic into Finland, past Helsinki, and then we're not far once we get past the other side of Helsinki's down here, isn't it? Well, we go over the Finnish southeasterly borders here into St. Petersburg. Flight time is roughly 2 hours. We're probably, what's it say on self-loading cargo? According to that, we're 1 hour and 43 minutes away. We're going to try and make up for some time. I know we're already running 10 minutes late. Oh, look at that. They're already at 97% satisfied. Odd lot, passengers. Very odd lot. Kevin Doherty, hello mate, how you doing? Yeah, not bad, Kevin. Same old problems with doors and self-loading cargo earlier. But there you go, that's about as good as it gets with self-loading cargo at the moment. Now, apart from that, did some other configuration with yesterday with another night flight this evening. We could cheat and have a look at our environment outside, what it would be like if it was daylight. Yeah, we can do that. Let's have a look. Let's bring us back to this afternoon. That is going to mess up everything because the air pressures will change when you do this, and the aircraft goes, oh, wait a minute, what's going on with the air pressure? Well, you're not going to see much anyway because it's bloody cloudy. Not much to see at all down there at the moment. And I'm not going to turn the weather off as well. I'll put us back to normal time. I know that it was our scheduled time. What is it now? Real time back on. There we go. Who turned the lights out? Oops. Yeah, it is. Since I've changed some settings yesterday with the Nvidia graphics settings, this is much smoother. The frame rates are much higher. So well done to, I forget who it was now, was it Captain AB or someone who put a video out about these settings. Only works if you've got an RTX series Nvidia graphics card. So unfortunately if you've got the old 1080, GTX 1080, that feature's not on the cards, but it's made a real difference to if you've got RTX cards from 2060 above. In this particular machine that I'm flying this one on, I've got a RTX 2070 Super in there. So yeah, it's made a hell of a difference. It really has. I can tell, and I can tell at some of the payware sites that you end up in, like airports, payware airports that are, you know, normally make your FPS suffer a little bit. But now that Trondheim was the big test for me, because that went down to about 26 frames per second on the ground, but now it's in the mid 30s, which in a flight simulator is more than enough. Okay, right, so what do we got now? Let's have a look on there. Oh, that's not in automatic. Right, let's get them doing the drinks out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving alcoholic drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
Good evening, Olivato. Yes, glass of wine raised to you as well, sir. Okay, let's just check out. Did I thought I booked. Oh, I did. Did I bookmark that? We want to attach that to our arrival there. So there's our arrival before we get into St. Petersburg tonight. Coming out from the southeast of Finland over the Baltic on a sort of southeasterly. Bit of a dog leg in here into. One way is it we're landing on? It's going to be, was it 3-2? Is it 3-2? 2-8. Runway 28 left. Make that right, sorry. It's just that this, where we will be landing on the right. It's just that on the map that they've got here, this is the only approach. Or is it? No, it's not that. It's me crapping you again. Yeah, I've done that. So it's 2-8 right. Do you know what that's made me think now? There you go, that's better. Add that to the route, and we want to take no approaches 2-8 right, and it's on it. Add to route. Thank you very much. Why is it not adding it? On it. Ah, that's done it now. Okay, I wasn't hitting the mouse hard enough. Right, so that's it now. That's a good job. It's a good job we check these things, isn't it? Roberto Valente, good evening to you. From Argentina, I say. Good evening. Welcome to Argentina. Down Argentina. Is it summer in Argentina now? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's summertime in Argentina. Right, what are they serving up now?
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level. We're not anticipating any delays, so hopefully we will have you at your destination on
that
time,
was quick.
As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items. And I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Well, that was a quick climb. That's what happens when you have a cost index of 8. I think it was about 8 or something. Quite quick. Oh, we don't mess around on these Russian airlines. This is the S7 airline that we're on this evening. And I think that's a Russian low-cost airline, S7. And if you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, that's... got it on the screen here. That's this lovely airline here, with these beautiful girls. Good evening from Sweden. We are just flying over Sweden at the moment. Probs, how you doing? We look on the map here. I think we've just gone across the Norwegian borders. If we do a bit of that. Yeah, oh, we're well into Sweden now. We're halfway across it. Taking off from Trondheim this evening, over Sweden, out Baltic, over to Finland, and then into St. Petersburg. Good evening and welcome along. Have you ever flown into Gibraltar Airport? It's meant to be a hard airport to land at. It can be a very hard airport to land at. Yeah, I've done, oh God, what was it, about 2 months in Gibraltar when I was in the RAF. I wasn't a pilot. I was on radio radar back in the days. That was in the 80s, and yeah, you could get some hairy flights into that. They managed to squeeze VC-10s at that airport, and how they got away with it I don't know. There was a year when a camera went down, went off the end of the runway, and it's pretty hairy when you get the winds around the rock. You get the winds sort of come in all directions from around that rock, and yeah, it can be hair raising if you're at the wrong time of year around there with the wrong weather conditions. But yeah, an interesting airport with the road running right through it. I don't think I've actually attempted a landing there in Flight Simulator. Maybe that's another good flight. That's another good idea. We might do the Gibraltar run one day, but we'll get your return flight from Lanzarote back on Sunday, Kevin. Yes, at the moment, yeah, the time is, if we have a look here, whoops, if I can get this to zoom in. Yeah, all the times are in UTC, and if I just zoom over to here, there it is. So it's 20:58 at the moment UTC. Can I slide with it? Let me slide along there. Let's do that. Is that any better? Yeah, there you go. 20:58. So it's sort of real time at the moment. So in Sweden, what is it now? Is that an hour? I think it's 21:58, or is it 2 hours in Sweden? I can't remember now. Mozart79, you're flying to St. Petersburg now. Oh, right, okay. Is that in real life, or is that are you simming it? Are you doing a sim? But it's cleared up a bit out there, but we are at 35,000 feet at the moment. We can see land over there, which is parts of Sweden, I assume. Where are we in relation to Stockholm? Let's get the map up. Well, Stockholm, it's just down here somewhere, Stockholm. There it is, yeah, we're miles away. There's the archipelago there. Mariehamn. Where's Mariehamn? That's on the Åland Islands here. That I love Mariehamn and this island. It's something to do. If you do it, the famous thing along was the cruises along here, because as soon as you come out of Sweden, if you're getting the ferry to say, is it Latvia? I think there's a ferry to Tallinn, and there's another one that runs. Oh God, is it Tallinn? Yeah, I think it is Tallinn, and the other ones, is it Riga? And then you get the Helsinki ones as well. So it goes via Helsinki and then across, and it's all tax-free here. And I've never seen so many drunk Russians and Swedish and Finnish people all on one massive ferry. Just buying up loads of duty free. You're thinking they're going to take it. No, they drink it on board. Sometimes they pay for a return ticket twice, so they're on the boat all day drinking. It's brilliant. Are you on MSFS2020? Nice one, Mozart. Well, we might see you there. Where are you flying from, Mozart? Is it a long haul flight you're doing? Probs, you're in Stockholm, are you? Yeah, love Stockholm. It's been a few years since I've been to Stockholm. When was the last time I was there? 2003, I think it was. 2002, 2003, something like that. Not much to see outside, but we have got something below us there. What's that below us? Some town. Stockholm would be way over in the distance. I think we're much too far away to see that. The clouds cleared up. We'll see where we are. So I assume, was that Kramfors or Storjon? I'm not, my Swedish is terrible. I shouldn't even attempt it. But that's where we are at the moment. We're just heading out over the sea to Finland. Oh, mine's like 79. You're on VATSIM, are you? Yeah, I'm going to take the plunge one day on VATSIM. It's got to be done. The airflow. Yeah, Sean. Hi, Sean. Good evening to you. Yeah, I think it's about time I put my big boy pants on, and what I might do then, as we're doing Kevin's flight on Sunday, is that you can be christened with my first time live on VATSIM. Going to do it. It's got to be done. And let's just clear these down here. Yeah, it's got to be done. I keep threatening that I'm going to go on to there, but instead of talking about it, I think we've just got to do it. JFDI, as they say. Right, so I'm going to anticipate doing the arrival information, just get it in there so we've got something in there before it starts prompting us about it. And no doubt things change, you know. I could put what's in the flight plan into our arrival here, and you know, you only got to get the winds change and that's it. It's all changed, but I'll just get it ready anyway. 1017 1017 minus 7 degrees. 1017 minus 7 degrees. Winds are 280 at 10. No radio. No decision height. Right, transition altitude at St. Petersburg is, I thought I'd put the documentation up for that. Right, what's our arrival? Let's have a look. So we are arriving St. Petersburg at Arco 1V. That's this one here. Transition Depends on pressure. So 6,000 if the pressure is less than 995. 7,000 if the pressure is less than 9,959. So it's 5,000 if it's above them pressures. Okay, right, that's straightforward enough. We'll pin that on there. And so our decision height is 5,000. Sorry, transition height is 5,000. Marvellous. Don't think we'll see much out there, to be honest. We've got the coastline. That must be the coastline of Finland over there. Blobs lit up. More blobs. Probs, are you a pilot in real life? Oh my god, no, they wouldn't let me do an aeroplane. Oh no. No, I'm dangerous enough on 4 wheels, mate. No, not a pilot. I wish if I had my time again I would have probably pursued it. I've always been interested in aviation, but no, never gone for it. My feet were firmly on the ground. Okay, let's check our fuel situation. So we've got 6 tons, and let's just check to see what our burn rate is at the moment. So we're just approaching Adaxa. Let's have a look on our flight plan. So Adaxa, it's not going to show me on there, and I'll have to bring the OFP up on here. OFP. Oh, damn it, come on. Daxa. 4419. Oh, okay. Oh, we're not doing too bad. So with that doesn't include our reserve, which was PO8. So there's about a ton more on there. So we're roughly, give or take, half a ton. Not doing too bad without fuel burn, so comforting to know, isn't it? And right, so we want to get down. I think we're going to go straight down to, is it 5,000, isn't it? Oh no, there are constraints. So let's bring up the flight plan and scroll through till we get past Helsinki. There we go. Not Helsinki, parts of Finland. So our first altitude is down to 13,000 feet. So if we use the calculator, target will be 13,000. That's saying 69 miles. We will be approximately whoops, that was me pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, we're going to be approximately, what is that there? Say 30 miles. So 69, 90. I'm going to call it 100 miles before we start making our descent down to 13,000 feet. Sounds about reasonable enough for me. But it's all guesstimation. We'll recheck that when we get a little bit closer, when we start to look at what our arrival's likely to be at St. Petersburg. Whilst we do that, let's have a look, see if the latest weather, if there's much change between this weather on here, which was, well, that's just updating now, isn't it? No change there. But it's not normally until you get a proper meta weather report that you see if there are any drastic changes in weather, which just means be aware when you get there that you're going to have to get an update. So we'll have a look now, see if there's any drastic differences. Okay, so we go to messages. Not received yet. Just hang around and wait for that to turn up. Sometimes you have to go out and back in again to see it. Is anyone getting buffering on the stream? It's saying that YouTube's complaining this end, saying it is. If it is buffering, what I'm going to do is just reboot my router, because it's normally that lets it down. I should do it all, or normally I do it before every flight so that it's all tip-top, but I haven't rebooted it for a few days and it's a bit temperamental. So it might, the stream might be down for a minute, but it will come back, because it only takes about a minute for the router to reboot. Okay, we got that weather report yet? Let's come out of there. There it is. Okay, so we print that off, and then I've got a reference to when we get a bit closer to it. We're about an hour away before I get our next report. QNH 1017, that's good. Cav OK, visibility is good.
S7 A320. Tampa Center S7 A320 flight level 350. S7 A320 Tampa Center continuous
So we've
plan.
got 290050. Okay. Well, looks like we're approaching the coast of Finland. What route it's taken us over? Tampere, past Tampere. Yeah. So we're about halfway. Yeah, we're just approaching the halfway mark. I think tomorrow what we'll do, we're definitely going to go somewhere warmer, and I'll try and do a flight plan for tomorrow for a daytime stream. It could be we'll do the St. Petersburg run down to somewhere like Crete or Cyprus or something like that. Or we'll see, bit of a medium long haul flight tomorrow to test out that everything that I've fiddled about for the last 4 or 5 days after my computer failure last week, was just to make sure everything's tip-top condition. So far so good, touch wood, but I don't want to speak too soon. Yep, it's dark outside, very dark. Very dark indeed. That's me. I was just seeing if the weather app was working, and it obviously is. The coastline there of Finland just coming into view.
I'll just turn some lights out in this room. You know what I mean? Well, looking at the real-time traffic map, there's not much going on in this area at the moment. Only over Oslo. A couple of aircraft. What we got? What we got there? We got Aegean. Aegean. What's that? Greek, isn't it? Aegean. And the other one is another Aegean. Bloody hell! Can't be. It is. Right, so I'll just put this message up here. We eating. Okay, yeah, so it's still complaining here on stream. I don't know if you're seeing buffering your end. If it happens one more time, I'm just going to reboot my router, which takes about 60 seconds or just over. Don't go away, the stream will come back after about a minute. Yeah, so if it pops up again this end, I'm going to reboot it, because it's you know, always starts buffering once you're at the important part, like landing. Right, so we're about 300 nautical miles from St. Petersburg. We could have made up for a bit of time. Hopefully we're not going to be late. There's one way to guarantee that. If we just bump the speed up, we've got a bit of a tailwind on us, 68 knots, 69 knots as well, so that's probably helping. We'll bump this up to 8.1, Mach 8.1, which is, I think, our threat. Well, we can go a bit more here because we're only at 35,000. 8.3. 8.3 might be pushing it, but we'll play it safe and 2.82 Mach. And that might make up for that 10 minutes we lost trying to faff around with doors at Trondheim. What is that marker there before? So Omza, I reckon. Is that about 100 miles? Probably before there. Rock V. I reckon Rock V will be where we start our descent. Well, actually, it should tell me on the OFP. So if we go back to the OFP here, and it says Right, so that's top of descent, top of climb. Top of descent, yeah, is Omza, so I was right. And that's 112 miles away, which makes our calculation pretty much bang on. So it's always sensible just to do it a little bit before. It's best to be down a little bit earlier than late. So that's T908 Omza, which is, well, it's not even measured there, isn't it? So let's call it Omza. Yeah, I'm going to do it just before we get to Omza. Give us an extra 10 miles or so. And plus we'll probably need a bit more because it's going to take us a bit longer to slow down, because I've just got us going at maximum beans at the moment at this height. Trying to look out for what cities that could be below us there. So that must be this city here we were just looking at. Was that Parcano or something like that? That looks like this city here, or rather large town. Helsinki, I can think, is right in the distance there, right on the southern coast, but we do fly it pretty much straight past that, so trying to get what's going on with our, what we got here, drop frames 5% so far. Oh God. Should I do the reboot now before we start on our approach? I think I'll do that. So I've just put a message into the chat now to let you know I'm restarting my router. So the stream will be down for about 60 seconds, but it will come straight back up if you bear with us. So please do bear with us. It's constantly moaning. I can see the frames dropping here on OBS. So, right, where do I want to go? I want to go here. I want to go log into my router, which is that one. Log in. And we want to do a restart. Right, folks. So, after 3, 2, 1... we'll be back in around about 60 seconds. Don't go away.
Air Baltic 357, you are 44 miles south. Descend and maintain flight level 220. Expect ILS Yankee runway 24 approach 5.
Many thanks for persevering with us. We're back. I'm always wondering if we're going to make it back or not. Okay, that seems like a far better connection now. Do apologise for that. And normally, as I say, I normally restart things before I even start a stream, but not on this occasion. I think that's why none of my air traffic was working. It was the internet connection, but it all seems to be back now. Let's have a look. Oh, that's better. We're starting to see traffic now. So that's the, what's that? Air Baltic and Air China just coming out of Helsinki. Cool. Right, we're back in business. Halfway through the flight. Okay.
Air Baltic 357, you are 13,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 220, altimeter 30.03.
Well, it's a clear night, that's for sure.
Descend and maintain flight level 220 Air Baltic 357.
Okay, so we're 106, so we're roughly 220 nautical miles away. We're just keeping an eye on till we get, I'm going to say between Rockvie and Omza, that's when I'm going to start our descent. Sounds sensible.
Air Baltic 357, descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Air Baltic 357.
Air Baltic 357, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Air Baltic 357.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any item from the out. Thank you.
Air Baltic 357, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
Hello, Sean. Yeah, it's not Friday night yet, mate. Not encouraging drunks on this flight then. Try not to. Normally it's the late night ones like this that you will get them on, but it's only a Tuesday night, so no, I don't think so. I think we've got a load of Mormons on the flight this evening, so no chance of that. Anything can change at the weekend though. Right, okay, let's check out how we're doing. Right, so Rockvie is coming up. in around about 60 miles, and between there and our next waypoint after that we'll start our descent. Self-loading cargo ratings we've expected in 58 minutes. Hopefully we might be a bit sooner than that, because I've wound the wick up to 0.82 Mach, which is taking us right onto the border there of our flight limits at this height. But I was hoping to make up for that 10-minute loss. We'll soon know. But passenger satisfaction's gone up from 43% after the announcement that we're going to be delayed. That's now back up to 100%. So, yeah, keep the teas and coffees flowing. That could all change on a dodgy landing, though, which is going to be more than likely the case. Okay, weather-wise, not much change on there, but that takes a while to update. I'm going to do another meta report, see if any drastic changes from our last report. Right, so WX request, we just want ULLI. Send. Right, so we'll do a comparison, see if there's been much changes. I doubt it. It seems pretty. It's been pretty stable most of the flight. So out of there. Receive messages. It's the new one. No significant change. Okay, no. 1017. 210. Few clouds. 1000. No. Oh, that's good. So everything hopefully should stay the same for 28 right at St. Petersburg. Yeah, I think they calmed it down, the old drinks trolley tonight. I've got it on auto. Is it on auto? Let's have a look. I always, because I'm messing around with these settings all the time, forget what I've actually set things to on here. What we got? Features. Yeah, it's on auto. Why isn't that moving? What do we got? Automate in-flight services. Yeah. Repeat throughout flights, alcohol. Well, there's not been much of that flowing. I think it's been more teas and coffees. Yeah, they're doing hot drinks at the moment, so might be enough time to squeeze another few vodkas in for them, so yep, still pretty much dark outside. I thought this time of year, around this part of the hemisphere, that I know it's somewhere in it. Oh, I've got it the other way around. Yeah, I keep thinking it's more daylight. No, it's mostly dark this time of the year, up in the sort of mid to northern parts of Finland. What's that town down there? Let's have a look. Oh, this ain't connected. That's why, because I've rebooted, and I could not connect to simulator. Why not? Oh, that's going to help us, isn't it? That's probably the sim link. Right. So, he wants me to sign in. Okay. Retrieve flight data. Okay. Let's try again. Connect. Success. Find us. There we are. So that was Kurvola that we've just flying past down there somewhere. Right over it. There it is. Kurvola. Okay, so... Oh, was it a Karoo? Oh no, it's this one, Omden, that's it. So, right, okay, about another 20-25 miles we'll start descending down to, I think it's 14,000, is it? Or 13,000? We see it better on the flight plan view. Let's have a look. So, yeah, 13,000. Yeah, it dropped out because I rebooted my router because it was playing up. I just think that Symlink connection dropped out, Sean. So bit of manual intervention there, and it's kicked back into life, kicking and screaming. So there we go. We're just coming up to the southeastern Finnish border now, so yeah, that's whereabouts we will start our descent. During our descent, I will quickly run off down to the kitchen and just get myself a coffee as well, just to blow the old cobwebs out. I do try to stay off beers until the weekend now, that's the trouble. Drinking and flying's not the best best things to do, but sometimes it helps. Right, what I will do, because we will be starting our descent, I'm going to put this back into automatic, so we'll slow down a little bit. Ah, right, now I can zoom in on it and see, right, so we can go down to flight level 25 then for 13,000, so okay, I can leave it a little bit later. Panic over, Mr. Manrin. Oh, FS Navigator, yeah, oh God, you're going back a bit there, FS9, yeah. Bloody hell, I remember back in, what was it, 1984, starting with the old ZX Spectrum version 1 flight simulator, and you just look back then when it was all just line draw stuff. You were pointing something towards a cross on the screen, which was basically your runway, and a taxiway coming off of it. And to what it's like now, I mean...
S7 A320, you are leaving my airspace radar service, terminated squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Oh, that's us.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved S7 A320. Petersburg Center S7 A320 is type Airbus A20N 25
You haven't
miles
changed
east of
it.
Echo Foxtrot Kilo Yankee flight level 350. Request flight following.
S7 A320 Petersburg Center. Squawk 2617.
2617 S7 A320.
S7 A320 radar contact 27 miles east of Echo Foxtrot, Kilo Yankee flight level 350.
Roger, S7 A320.
Lord. Well, I think what I'll do, I'm going to grab that coffee now. I'll be back very shortly. And, yeah, we'll get down to 25,000 feet. Back soon, won't be long. Okay, back with some caffeine. Yeah, I see what you mean, Sean, with the old FSX stuff and add-ons. Yeah, that's the danger with 2020, I think, as well. Your community folder starts filling up, and it takes ages to actually load it up. Right, okay, so I'm going to start reducing height down to 25,000. Oh, we'll go straight down to 13 by the time we've made that. We'll be heading for 13,000. I may have left it a bit late again. Let's have a look. Let's. Oh, yeah, it could be. What's that? That's 50 miles. Ah, we'll be okay. Loads of time, he says.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've begun descending to our destination. We're not expecting any delays, so we should have you on the ground in the next 20 minutes or so. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying your tray and handing them any litter as they come around, it would be most appreciated, and make sure to fasten your seatbelt. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we have landed. Please note the aircraft toilets are now out of use. Thank you.
Yeah, I do miss the old Boeing aircraft on the PMDG stuff that I had on FSX.
Petersburg Center, S7 A320.
Looking forward to them bringing it out on here.
Transition Charlie
It's
airspace.
meant to be sometime this year. When, I don't know, but
Petersburg Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace, S7 A320.
but then again, I am enjoying this fly-by-wire A320. I mean, it's got its quirks, but you know what they've done a fantastic job on this. So yeah, I think we may have left our descent just a little bit too late, maybe 10 miles out.
703 descend and maintain flight level 230.
What's our descent rate? 29.
Descend and maintain flight level 230, Finnair 703.
I mean, if it looks a bit tight at Arnett, I'll just go heading southeast a little bit until we get down to that 3,500 mark. Well, there's a will, there's a way. We'll get down somehow. This is fly-by-wires add-on. It's a free add-on, and this is sort of payware standard, absolute payware standard. It's outstanding app considering it's totally free. Far better than the standard A320, the Asobo version. Did that. We burn much more fuel than that. So, well, we know we're just passing LI756. OFP. And 3055. Then we got a P08. We got about an extra ton on there. So no, we're about spot on. With our fuel at the moment, even though I did blow the beans up a little bit to try and make up for that 10 minutes way behind. It is saying we're expected in 40 minutes. I reckon we're going to be about 20-25 minutes just doing this manoeuvring, if that, depending if I've got to go. Oh, see, it's even worked the shortcut out now. I don't want it to. Trying to bring us in early. How are we doing for height? 21,000. Oh, we might be okay. We might be okay. At worst case, at that decel rate, the decel sign there, I'll just take us out to Arnett manually and then turn in. But we might be alright, he says. So what are we after the 13,000? We're going to be 3,500. I'll get that set ready. I won't put that in. I know on the it was on the development version of this aircraft that it would take in consideration and automatically do the altitudes for you, but I think that's only on the experimental version at the moment because they've rolled back. The TCAS doesn't work properly on here at the moment. That's why this is on inoperative, and the flight radar is partly operative. But they're doing modifications. So, have you ever tried the Aerosoft Airbus? No, I haven't, Sean. No. Or was that on FSX? Was it, or is there one now available for it? Oh, of course, yeah, there is. I know there is a new one. I've not tried that yet. That's payware, isn't it? That one. Well, there we go. Welcome to the city of St. Petersburg. how much of it we're going to see. Whoops, from here. Not too much at the moment. Oh, there you go. There's a better view from underneath. Right, okay, to test all the graphics changes I've made in the last couple of days, I'll test the automatic landing again, see how that performs, and that gives us a chance to give us some external views as well. Seeing that most of the flight we've just been looking at pitch blackness, give us something to look at to see how it performs. I've done some drastic changes with the Nvidia settings since its last update. And I think it's Captain AB who put out some settings to change for the DLSS settings, and it's made a hell of a difference. The frame rates are much more smoother now than they were previously, so it has made some difference. I've got a few more tweaks to do as well, so hopefully I'll get that all prepared before the weekend, and we'll notice a considerable difference. Wow, this is great. I'll bet it looks brilliant during the day. Right, let's not get too carried away. Let's see how we're doing for height and speed. We're 12,000 at the moment. I've got a feeling what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this on this heading. I'll keep it manual, and we'll probably need to go about another 10 miles out. We'll see how we go. We're down to 11 already. So let's get some approach lights on. Approach 3003. Let's see if we can contact the tower. ULLI. Oh no, that's ULI. Ah, that's confusing. ULI. Oh, Polkavot. There we go.
Volkovo Tower S7 A320 is 10 miles northeast, 9,800 feet with a go to land.
S7 A320 Volkovo Tower. Altimeter tree 0.03, wind 25, 8 at 7. Enter left base, runway 28 right.
Make left base runway 28 right S7 A320.
Right, so I am taking us out a bit further because we've still got like 5,000 feet to burn off. Let's get the ILS in. ILS is in range. Okay.
Captain, please prepare the incoming for land. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they do moan on self-loading cargo. If you hit too heavy turbulence, they start screaming, and if you sink too fast, yeah, and even bouncy landings, they scream and then they downscore you. So yeah, it's quite funny when you hear them screaming. Well, certainly over when you fly over the Swiss Alps or something, and it's you got that turbulence there. Okay, right, so let's put this back into automatic. That can go back in as well. It's got a couple of thousand feet to lose. And let's get the localizer on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please make sure you are seated with your belts fastened and your trays in the upright position. Any items should be safely stored, and remember to turn off all electronic devices.
One thing we've got to do is get the approach phase in, so we'll start losing some of this speed. Yeah, we're still at 260 knots. We'll be alright, don't worry. It's all under control, he says. Okay, runway's in sight. I think we'll hit the speed brakes at this point. Oh no, that's the gear. Oh man, oh man. Alright.
Elgato Tower, Alpine 6461, ready for IFR departure, runway 28 right.
Hit two buttons at once there. I'm not doing a go around. Calm down.
Nothing to worry about, and it's perfectly normal procedure which we perform to ensure the safety of the aircraft. If we feel a landing cannot be performed properly, we'll be setting up further landing attempt shortly, and hopefully the safe conditions will improve to the wing.
Good God, there's too many people talking at once. They're all panicking.
But if you can keep your seatbelts fastened ready for landing, we can get down as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Okay, so 28 right is right in front of us. Okay, I think we can put the speed brakes back to automatic. Let's get flap 1. We might just make flap 2. Just. Okay, that's it. We're on the glide slope.
Eurowings 6401, ready for departure, runway 28 right, IFR to Kosovo.
Eurowings 6401, hold short runway 28 right. Traffic is Airbus A319 on the runway.
And set flaps 3.
Hold short runway 28 right, Eurowings 6401.
Flaps 4.
Eurowings 6401, line up and wait.
Elgato Tower, Finnair 7039 miles east, inbound ILS runway 28 right approach.
Finnair 703, Elgato Tower. Altimeter tree 0.03, wind 25, 8 at 7. Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Well, I've either got beer on the controls of my joystick, because if I press the speed brake, it's activating two buttons at once. That's why the gear went down a bit early there. But yeah, I think you'll have to give that a bit of a clean out.
Line up and wait, Eurowings 6401.
Right, so that's one just taken off. There was there
Going
one?
to 126.9 Alpine 6461.
I'm not been keeping up with the air traffic control stuff that's going on, but what was the QNH?
Altimeter tree 0.03, wind 25 phase at
303. Okay, we're okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 right.
Right, so brakes to medium, gear down, flaps 4, speed brake automatic.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 right, Eurowings 6401.
Now speed is looking good. Right.
2 follow the Embraer on final. Wind 25, 8 at 7. Cleared to land runway 28 right.
It's a bit snowy here as
Cleared
well.
to land runway 28 right, S7 A320. Cleared to land runway 28 right, Finnair 703.
Just pressing all sorts of wrong buttons there. I wanted to do... No, I can't do that now. Yeah, because I've never seen this, how it handles the flare when it does an auto land. So it'd be interesting to see it from a different angle rather than being on board. I've got that, all that set up. Well, we could go external, but I think this is quite a nice view. There's the old outer marker. There's the city of St. Petersburg. It's quite a big old city, isn't it? Yeah, I think with them DLSS, I think it's called DLSS settings with the latest NVIDIA update has made a drastic improvement to frame rates. I've never had it looking this smooth, to be honest. Not for a long while. And there's just no stuttering at all. It's totally cancelled it out. And there's the inner marker.
S7 A320 go round. Finnair 703, turn next taxiway.
Was that for us? Oh, well, it's too late. We're on a final approach. We'll just have to slam the old brakes on. Bloody hell, that's Sparta.
S7 A3, you are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Wow. Look at that, we caught up with a Finnair. Hello, Mr. Finnair. Oh, love it. No, I know we won't. Well, you could have given me a bit more notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the aircraft has arrived at the gate. You are reminded that all electronic devices should remain turned off until you are in the terminal building. Thank you.
Well, you know, sort of giving you notice at about a third of a kilometre.
You are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Well, she don't sound happy, doesn't she? Clear the runway, now! Now, you fiend!
Contact ground on 120.9er.
Shift plus Z. That's something to do with engines, isn't it, I think?
S7 A3 2ATC services terminated.
Sean 137. That wasn't me hide the message, it's YouTube hide that. Hold on, I'll just click show.
Finnair 703, please acknowledge.
Yeah, it does. It keeps calling me that all the time. But that's pretty bad show, that. I mean, air traffic control. Just as you're at the touchdown, I'll go around. No, sorry. It's getting too late. I do need some sleep tonight. Okay, fun and games. Okay, let's get the APU started. Put that down to taxi. And find out where. Well, if they're going to let us taxi the gates. Right, okay, that's there.
Elkovo ground S783 to taxi to the gate.
I've got to bring up some.
S783 to taxi to gate 71 using taxiway Bravo 4 Bravo.
Taxiing to gate 71 using taxiway Bravo 4 Bravo S783.
71. Right, so that's. Oh, Jesus. 702. Right, 71. That's going to be. It's not there. See, this is the thing. Not all of these gates match up with what's on Flight Simulator. Right, so we've just come in 28 right. We've come off here. Why did she say go B4B? So we want to go down here. And well, that's the main terminal. We're just going to dump into the main terminal, I think. So okay, straight ahead basically. Follow that Finnair. Well, what gate was she sent to? Finnair, please acknowledge. Well, that's not even got gate information yet, so yeah, we'll just follow that Finnair. I'll turn the taxi lights off. Yeah, I did. Strobes are still on. Yeah, they're screaming. Don't know why they're screaming. I don't think they're screaming. I think there's a row going on in the back. There's obviously a fight broken out. Okay, we'll just dump it at one of these gates here, I think. Wow, that's tall terminals here at St. Petersburg. Yeah, we're going to this gate here, sod it. Well, there's someone standing there with some sort of light. There we go. This must be gate 7-1. There's the old marshaller down there. Just need to get left a bit. Oh yes, we're way off the marker. Okay, right, wow. Probably blinded him there, but never mind. Okay, let's get some dome lights on. Let's shut down the engines. That's still on. Marvellous. Right, we're here. I don't think we can call these gates by the looks of it. So look. Do we get... Oh, we do. Yeah, it's working.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors. Thank you.
Well, I'll say it's working. It doesn't quite reach the aircraft, but there you go. Well, I just can't wait for the day SLC get this update for this aircraft, because there's obviously big issues with doors and things like that. Right, there you go, guys. I know it wasn't a very real world, real op flight. I was just testing to see if the adjustments we've made to this have made an improvement. And I can say, yeah, it has. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. Sean says that's the bodies falling into the ground. Yeah, they're just being chucked out the back. You know, they've had their ruck and they've just knocked each other out by the sound of it. Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, folks. As I say, we'll probably be doing one during the afternoon tomorrow, and that will probably be we'll go from St. Petersburg, somewhere a bit of sunnier climate. One of the Greek islands somewhere, I think, tomorrow. So hopefully you can catch us then. Hope you can subscribe, then you get your notifications as to when we're on. And if Kevin's still around, Kevin, yep, we'll be doing your flight on Sunday from Lanzarote back to sunny Glasgow. Okay, thanks guys, have a great evening, what's left of it, or morning, wherever you are, and I'll catch you tomorrow at some time. Take care.
I feel so alive.